connecting, and I'm starting our Binance Live over here. Perfect. I think we are connected. Just need to refresh and check. Great. Okay, I started to see people are joining us, and I'm going to do our opening video, the countdown video, so that our audience will know that we are getting ready. Here
Awesome.
Yeah, and sometimes my my video might be a little bit lagging. Okay, let me try. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our audition across different social media platforms. We are streaming Binance Live on our Twitter Live and on our YouTube Live, I believe. Yes, and we also are on Twitch Live. That's great. And we are very happy to see everyone from around the world tuning in to today's AMA session with Jeff from Birthmark. Birthmark, these project name, the first time I heard about it, I was like, wow, this is something, right? Birthmark. I have been interviewing countless of different Web3 projects and spending over 6,000 hours on Binance Live. But this is a unique name that I definitely will remember it for a long time. So Jeff, would you like to introduce yourself as a founder and designer at the project, and also let us know more details about the project Birthmark? Thank you.
Of course. Thank you for having me. Thanks to everyone who's joining us right now. I am Jeff Treves. I'm a veteran illustrator and animation director. I spent 8 years in the United States. I went to college there, and I worked in the New York animation industry for about 4 years. I've been also doing tattoos since year 2000, since 1999, on and off. I ended up being an animator as a profession, but I just kept doing tattoos throughout the years and doing tattoo designs and trying to sell them. And I was introduced to NFTs in 2021, at the beginning of 2021, and I started working on Birthmark on March 2021. So like a couple of months after that, I bought my first Bitcoin on February 2021, and NFTs just suddenly made sense to me because I've been a long time digital artist. And I just wanted to start building in this place beyond existing in it as a just artist. So that's pretty much my background in short. And I can keep on, or
This is certainly pretty cool background because I have interviewed different artists, right, from different art and projects, and they are some of them are painters, and we also have music entities, right? So musicians and also sculptors, right? So different types of art, but for sure, tattoo artists is the very first time that we have in our live show over here. Welcome, Jeff. And if you would like to share us more details about what brings you from Web2 to Web3 journey, and also what inspired you that you wanted to make tattoo as an NFT project. You could share with us. And also, does your customers are they familiar with the concept of Web3, and or would you talk about Web3 when you are designing or like inking the tattoos on your body? Thank you.
Definitely. I mean, this is like a long time in the making, maybe like 24 years old. It started in 99 with me, started making tattoos on people. And at that point, I realized that skin is the most unforgiving canvas, and tattoo artists are not well respected in the industry like other art niches are respected, because tattoos are mostly are seen as a craftsmanship rather than an artistry. And usually people go there with ready-made designs, or they find the designs from Google or catalogs or Pinterest. And if you're a tattoo artist with a fine arts background and sitting in the shop waiting for customers, you always wish to, I mean, not maybe always, but I used to wish people to come and buy my own original designs instead of, inking the fifth Spider-Man of the week to someone. So that's one part of it. I've been a tattoo artist for a long time. I had a tattoo marketplace in Web2 for about 6-8 years. I saw there was some potential there, but the transactions were very crude because all communication happens through email, WhatsApp messages, and bank transfers, and this and that, and it scatters all around. And when I heard about NFTs, first of all, as a digital artist, I've been painting digital illustrations and making animation and just sharing them on social media for likes for the past 20 years. And I always thought that this was a transitional phase and there was going to be some new type of market where these artwork are going to be valued as they're supposed to. So when I first heard about NFTs, it just suddenly made sense to me because I was waiting for it for 20 years already. I just didn't know what it would be. And that was the first exciting thing. And the second is, beyond an artist, I want to exist in this new technology, as a something more than an artist, as a more fiscally knowledgeable person, get into the technology side more and actually build a product and actually grab some of the distribution power. Not maybe grab is the right word, but we need, as artists, we need some of that distribution power because distribution dominates production in many cases. And that's my experience in the past 20 years. Whatever you produce, if somebody is not distributing your product, it doesn't mean anything. So I thought an artist working on distribution channel would be very valuable for other artists because, there's always this thing going around, artists support artists, collectors support artists, kind of feels like, I don't know, charity to me. When I hear the word support, artists don't want charity. They just want to get what their work's worth, and they are having a hard time doing it. So that's another angle for it. And when I come to the core idea, blockchain and tattoos are made for each other. Both of their purpose for existing is permanence and immutability. Tattoos are like that, but it gets lost when we pass away with our bodies. But blockchain is not like that. We are envisioning blockchain to be around at least for hundreds of years, and that creates a whole new value proposition other than the technical and industrial values that I just mentioned briefly, which is you can create forever tattoos with a history, like living, breathing tattoos with a story. Let's say an artist, a famous artist, or not even famous, mints a tattoo, sells them, and then becomes famous. And then that tattoo, circles around, a couple of secondary sales. Some people get it inked on their body. Everything happens on Ethereum layer 1 on Birthmark. And every transaction is written on the NFT. And let's say after 5 tours, somebody really famous, like a celebrity, buys that tattoo and everybody suddenly knows that tattoo. And think about that tattoo living for 100 years and having all those transactions in its past. I think that's a very exciting idea for artistry. And at the same time, tattoos are a very time and space constrained business. You need to be at the shop 9 to 5 to actually sell your product. And most tattoo artists we talked are at a threshold that they cannot work more hours a day and that they cannot increase their prices any longer because of the local environment that they're living in. Their clients are going to be upset if they increase their prices. So what Birthmark does is it gives you a new look for a new way to look at tattoo art and combine the actual inking on the skin of the tattoo with the actual design of the tattoo in one platform, in one transaction, but at the same time record them totally separate so you can utilize the design and inking separately on the platform. And the way that works is when you're selling a tattoo on Birthmark, the way you price is that you need to consider 50% of the sale price as the design and the other 50% as the actual inking on the skin. So that means when you make a sale, you get the 50% on your wallet immediately. But the next 50% that is for the inking is locked in the market contract, and we cannot touch it. Only the buyer can move that money around, and the buyer either can get a refund, which means I don't want to ink this, I just want to buy the design and speculate on the secondary. They can do that. or they can make an appointment with the artist, and they can go to their shop, and at the day of inking, they're just going to press a Get Inked button on their NFT page, and the rest of the money is going to be transferred to the artist's wallet. So what that does is, first of all, the buyer is incentivized to click on that button because they want to get the tattoo on their skin, and the artist can check if the transaction is complete so they can safely start tattooing. And this is the big problem that we solved on Birthmark, and everything happens on, like I said, Ethereum layer one on a single platform. There's no bank, there's no message box, there's nothing. And I think this is a very revolutionary idea because if we keep improving this platform, we can add many features to it, like an AR module. And what was I going to say? I lost my train of thought, but I already talked too much. I'm just going to wait for you.
That's okay. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, definitely this is a great concept because just like you say, a lot of tattoo designers say just couldn't work longer or increase the price, right? And using these, and also, and I totally agree with you, say like skiing is actually a great canvas, oh my, to create artwork. But yeah, when people pass away or when we lose weight or gain weight, trying to tattoos the art, well, they are going to, the shape is no longer giving the same as the original one, right? So yeah, totally agree. By making it NFTs, well, adding more values and also adding the lifespan, right, of it, because it's on chain, it's going to be forever layer. This is very interesting concept. Have you planned to like collaborating with different tattoo artists so to make your platform like with more artists for designers, or are you duly solely by yourself and some teammate to help you? Thank you.
If I get the question right, we are onboarding tattoo artists right now, and the first 30 artists are going to be our Genesis artists. Genesis artists are the first adapters of Birthmark, and we take very good care of them. We promote them constantly, and these artists can use Birthmark as a launchpad for their other art projects because we, like I said, we also want these people to have more revenue streams other than being in their shop 9 to 5. That means they can utilize their art in the Web3 space, and we have all the know-how and the network and the technical knowledge to get them up to speed and start their projects and consult them if the project is feasible or not, or if they're going to be handled. It's because we've been in this space and constantly building. We never left for a minute since 2021. And also this platform is very open to monetizing days from calendar when it comes to artists. So let's say you have an appointment and it was canceled next week and there's a spot open for a new tattoo. You can actually auction that day. And these tattoo artists are so booked that, you know, they give appointments 2 months later, 3 months later. Some of them, they're booked for the whole year or something.
Wow.
And that is a huge bandwidth problem in the tattoo global industry, because the global industry is around 3.5 billion size per year right now, and it's increasing 5% in United States yearly. And I think this can easily be, twofold, threefold with online sales. And Birthmark lets you to sell your tattoos when you're sleeping. You know, you don't need to be in the shop. You can just design them, price them, put them up for sale, and sell them. And like you said, there's an ink date here, which artist specifies, which is the expiration date for you to actually contact this artist and schedule an appointment to get the inking. And as long as this date is valid, you can, you're going to have like 6 months to a year to contact the artist and get that tattoo done on your skin. So we thought about all of that. And actually, this is the part that we innovated, because when you say, oh, tattoo NFTs, yeah, very cool idea. But I mean, it's not just, tattoo designs NFTs. Like all smart contracts that are working behind this is specifically designed for tattoo art and their transactional relationships in real life.
Wow. And we also know that there are still not enough people who understand the concept of blockchain or Web3, right? How would you make your platform like seamlessly onboarding the ordinary tattoo lovers to use your website and to get a concept? Okay, so it's all on chain and you are protected, things like that.
hmm Well, yeah, that's the hardest part, isn't it? I mean, that mainstream adoption doesn't come easy. And we already have three signed up artists for Genesis artists. As much as 8 to 10 artists are also getting ready to sign up. And also, we started a mass email campaign that we're reaching out to all tattoo studios that we can find on Google Maps. Also, we are doing warm reach on Instagram and Twitter. 5, 10 tattoo artists a day, actually, looking at their work and saying a couple of nice words about their work. It's very different than email marketing. And at the same time, we've been working on this for 3 years, and platform is going to go live within a month. And when we actually start, listing tattoos, getting sales, not on Goerli testnet, but on Ethereum layer 1, that is also going to create a proof of concept and also testimonials and all that stuff. But other than that, Birthmark, as soon as it opens, it's going to start working on going multi-chain and implementing credit card payments and abstracting the wallet. And that works pretty good with a lot of platforms like Sound XYZ. If you're familiar with, we also have some music NFTs up there with my band. And my dad bought our music with his credit card from there, and it was very seamless. So our priority is going to be implementing credit card payments, and then it's not going to be much different than Etsy, let's say. And that is much easier to explain to the tattoo artists. But beyond that, I'm a promotional filmmaker, animation director. I'm also teaching art online for years. I teach art in colleges. Like, shooting up tutorial videos is my job, actually. And that's what we are doing. We have a YouTube channel. I'm constantly doing all kinds of teaching material, and we are always up for talking to people, texting them, or meeting up face to face like we're doing right now. And we are ready to, take them by their hand and walk this path all the way, because obviously it's very intimidating and complicated. Right now, I'm in this for 3 years, but when I first came to NFT and crypto space, it looked scary. But I think all of this preparation that we're making is going to combine, with the news during the upcoming bull run. And I remember the last bull run, everybody was asking me about coins and NFTs and everything, like even the last person that you would think of. So we are still trying to get out of a NFTs and crypto, but I doubt that's not going to be the case 1 year from now. And we really want to leverage that.
That is interesting. Oh, let me check over here. Okay, I think I am going to adjust our Binance Live streaming over here. We are all good on our YouTube live, and we are all good on our Twitter live. But Binance Live is a bit stuck right now. But go ahead, Jeff. Yeah, please continue to share, because I am still listen to all the story behind the scene, and also I certainly would love to know more about the project's utilities, because we are in Web3, right? And this is certainly a very important question for our committee members to know more about the NFT collection that you are going to pushing out to the market, and also about the utilities. And in addition, just like you say, you are going to make your platform seamless for Web2ers, right? So they could maybe just pay it by using their credit card. And how about for Web3ers? Would you plan to like adapt or integrating any cryptos so that people could just pay it and using the cryptos that your team launched? Thank you.
I mean, if you were talking about Birthmark, it is totally working on Ethereum mainnet, and everything is done just like you would do in Super Rare or Foundation or OpenSea. We are a niche marketplace, not like a Walmart type of marketplace like Blur is or OpenSea is. We're just focused on tattoo niche, and Super Rare does a good job on curating their marketplace. So we are curating our marketplace. It's not like anybody can just come in here and start minting NFTs. We are checking if you're a legitimate tattoo artist with a certificate in your country to actually apply tattoos on people's skin, because it's health related. And also, we're glancing at your portfolio to see if you have the basic skills and expertise and creativity to sell tattoos online. I mean, if you just started making tattoos 1 week ago, probably you need to wait for a little bit more to put your work up on Birthmark. But other than that, it works perfectly on Ethereum. I can just create tattoos and collections by clicking on this create button. When you create a collection, it's like deploying any collection contract on Ethereum, and this is our interface. And since we are using clone proxy contracts, which is the technical part I'm talking about right now, creating collections are very cheap. It's not like a few $100s, but just like $10-15, and that makes it very cost effective for artists. And also you can create tattoos just like you can create in any other marketplace. And I think Web3 users have no problem using the site. We also tested this beta with around 200-300 people. We got around 70%, 75% positive feedback for our test round. And if we are talking about the collection, our upcoming collection, Birthmark has a series of collections that we utilize in community building and promotion, because this is the way that we promote ourselves, by gifting people free NFTs and making them it's really good art and constantly adding value to them. And Tiki Calendar is the last one, and actually it's the first paid mint that we are making. We already started with an Ethereum collection in 2022. We gifted them to 570 people. And then we we heard about ordinals in the second week of ordinals, and we really rushed to inscribe a small collection there as well. So we inscribed sub 250K collection of masks to ordinals, and the collection size is 128. And this is actually the only collection that we are charging right now. And what is Tiki Calendar? Tiki Calendar is our Genesis tattoo artist, who is Tiki. His art. We are actually seeing a live example of how tattoo artists can use Birthmark as a launchpad. Tiki joined us last year, and we became really good friends. And he's an awesome tattoo artist with 40 awards, and he actually pokes people with a stick, and he doesn't use any machine. So he's the real deal. He's the real Polynesian tribal kind of tattoo guy. And he also has these beautiful designs that we turned into a calendar on Bitcoin. So basically what people are going to be doing is minting days from the calendar, and they can mint from 3,099 days in total. And it starts with year one. So it's like around 6.5 billion different unique options. And when you click a day on a calendar, we have 7 pieces here. And all of these 7 pieces are corresponding to something else about that date. So the day is Wednesday. And also you can look at these little icons and see what corresponds to what part of the design. So I can see this day is upper right corner, and day of the month, 10th day, week of the month, 2nd week. It goes like that. So you're minting unique days. One day cannot be minted twice. And the supply is only 2,222. And this is one of the most beautiful art collections that I work with. And the minting experience we did for Bitcoin ordinals, I think, is very novel. And this is the first time I see this kind of customizable mint experience on ordinals. And even if you go one of these parts and click on this white, you can change their colors. So this is what you're going to be minting, and it's going to be totally up to you to customize it. Also, there are some Easter eggs in the site that I'm not going to mention right now. I'm just going to leave it up to people's imagination and grinding. But there are some honorary special edition designs here that you can discover as Easter eggs. And this Tiki Calendar, beside being an awesome art collection by an awesome tattoo artist with a long history, is going to be claimable for our final collection, which is Birthmark Platform's official PFP collection. And the way it works is if you decide to buy 5 of these Tiki Calendar days, when the launch time comes, you're going to be able to claim our PFP collection, official PFP collection, for free. Or you can just buy one or two and own a piece of history on Bitcoin blockchain. And I waited for 2 months to be able to inscribe this collection. 1 second.
Uh-huh. That is just so awesome. And friends, once again, we would like to welcome everyone to join today's AMA session with Jeff. And Jeff is a real life tattoo artist and bringing his artwork to Web3. And this is a project called Birthmark. So it's really interesting because Birthmark actually born with us, right? And tattoo is later on inked and by our choice. So yeah, it's really cool that Jeff's team would think of this name and then to make it as the art collection over here. Yes, Jeff, please go ahead. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Sorry about that. So apart from owning a beautiful art collection, which I see these as like Picasso paintings on gold bars, because I had to spend 2 months to catch a low fee time on Bitcoin in order to inscribe this collection, because the block space on Bitcoin is going to get extremely expensive. There's only 21 million Bitcoins, and you can only inscribe so much in there. And you cannot put 50 megabytes of images over there. Like the whole Tiki calendar collection is just 2.5 megabytes, but it took us more than 15K to inscribe it on Bitcoin. So it has intrinsic value when you think about block space. It has very great artistic value since I know this guy for a year and I know his reputation and his work. And at the same time, if you hold 5 of these, you're going to be able to claim one of our PFP collections that is going to launch in around 3 months for free. And that NFT collection actually is going to be your access to Birthmark DAO. So it brings us to Birthmark DAO. What is Birthmark DAO? Obviously, this is a tattoo project. It's a marketplace. It's a tattoo community, and DAO only makes sense because we want tattoo artists to give us feedback, suggestions, to build the perfect platform for them. This is something that I've been doing in my head for the past 3 years. I mean, it's about time for people to actually start pitching in. So that DAO is going to let tattoo enthusiasts to shape this platform. Also, we are going to work closely with our Genesis artists to shape this platform. And at the same time, we are sparing 10% of our total income for the DAO treasury. So the math is very simple. We take 5% from each tattoo sale. That's it. We don't monetize anything on the platform. If you make a sale, $100, we take $5 of it. That's it. And that money is our income model. And we give 10% of that money to the DAO treasury. So if you own one of our official PFP collections that we're going to launch in 3 months, you are going to be able to, in that DAO, and you're going to control that treasury. And you can do two things with that treasury. You can withdraw that money to your share, your part of share to your wallet. Or you can do a voting within the DAO, and you can reinvest that money that you saved in the treasury for the expansion of the platform. And what do I mean by the expansion of the platform? Birthmark Marketplace is the core idea. I want this to be like an ecosystem about tattoos online, which will include a merch store in the future, a lifestyle brand, maybe a podcast, some publications, some streaming. And all of these can be monetized in different ways. And all of these are going to cost us something development-wise. So we can always go and consult with the DAO and say, hey, guys, look, this is going to cost us $100,000 to build. Would you like to pitch in some money from your treasury? And if you do, when we monetize this, we're going to direct some of that revenue to your treasury as well. Or you can just give a couple of votes in the DAO and withdraw that money to your own wallet as your DAO services.
Nice. Yeah, this is really Web3 nice, right? And becoming a DAO, going toward to a DAO nice. And so how about future plans? Because we certainly know that if so far you already reach out to and also collaborating with 30 tattoo artists, right? So if this works, this is definitely a revolutionized platform for a lot of tattoo artists. Are you going to like make it like larger, kind of like the Amazon of tattoo, or are you going to like do something like franchise? Yeah, this is interesting. Thank you.
Well, I kept saying people I want to be the Amazon of tattoos, and this is the first meeting that I refrained from saying that, and you said it for me. Thank you. It's just like I don't know, this it's such a big coincidence because that's how I name it actually, and that's why I open up this page. Like we want to be the Amazon of tattoos. We want to be everything tattoo online, and it is built for artists, built by artists, and we're constantly waiting and asking people to join us and bring feedback. But like you see, like we have this lifestyle band here, which is connected to YouTube podcasts, skincare products, tattoo guns, everything, and a blog. And also we are forming gaming metaverse partnerships at the moment. And the first one is unofficial and unannounced, is going to be the Kingdom game. The Kingdom game is a RPG game. They came out of Neo Tokyo Code NFT community, which is one of the biggest NFT communities out there. It's a networking gaming community. And what we do is we talk to these games, and like in the case of the Kingdom game, they already have a character customizer as NFTs, and their characters have a trait as tattoo layers, and we can just like switch tattoos from our own house artists with the game, and that starts creating interoperability because I want to see tattoos in the future as a part of our digital identity, just like ENS name is your name on your digital ID card. I think tattoos and your, the avatar you're using on Twitter is your, picture on your ID card. Those are different categories. So we have the name. Okay, ENS does that. We have your picture. Okay, that does that. And right now, everyone is trying to work out other categories, and that's what we're doing in a way. We want tattoos to be a separate category of our digital identity, which is interoperable, which you can carry from platform to platform and game to metaverse. And also, we have future plans for physical, real life experiences, obviously. And I think our strongest, our biggest strength is we are not trying to invade a gimmick just by using NFT and crypto technology. We took an industry that has been around for thousands of years, that is functioning every day, and every piece that is sold already has a value of at least $50, $100, $150. Tattoos are not speculative, they have real communities around the world that meet each other in conventions. They have real use case utility when you apply it on their skin, and it can only expand from there. So I totally agree with your Amazon metaphor, and I use that example myself pretty much all the time.
That is just fantastic. Thank you so much, Jeff. Because from all the information that you share with us so far, and also from previous information that I checked from the website, and also your tattoo birthmarks official Twitter handle, I was like, okay, this is kind of like the beginning of an Amazon, right? And all about tattoos. So pretty cool. And also I like the way that your team tried to connect Web2 and Web3 together. Also to this is actually win-win for both sides, right? For both the tattoo artists and also for the customers. And how about would you like to let us know how about the business model of the birthmark platform? For example, like if do you have for example, a web page or application form for people to reach out to you to apply to onboarding their artwork or their service to your platform? And also do you also have would you also like do online marketing on different social media platforms like like YouTube or other places, right? So more people would know about this website. And also, what if in the future that international tattoo artists and also wanted to collaborate with your project team, right? How would people, if they wanted to, people want to get ink today, they need to travel around, right? So those are a lot of details. And how would you do that? And also payment, right? You need to enable international payment as well. That's a lot of plans. Do you have any like marketing plans for maybe a short term or long term plan that you'd like to share with us? Thank you.
Well, if you're asking about marketing plans, yeah, I kind of mentioned some of them. We're doing email marketing.
Right.
We are doing warm reach. We are launching collections, and we are going to start traveling. I'm attending NFT Paris by the end of February. So if anyone is in Paris and going to be there, please, you can reach out to me, and it goes the same with the tattoo artists. We are on Twitter. Our DMs are open. We have a Discord, and we have an Instagram that is DMs are open. You can reach us from any of those channels. Our email is out there, and we are actually, before artists come to us, we are trying to reach out to them and try to get them into the Web3 space. Other than that, I think marketing-wise, like you mentioned, YouTube is going to be very important. We're going to start doing paid ads in the future. Like I said, we've been bootstrapping this on our own pocket for the past 3 years, and we didn't raise the dime yet. The Tiki Mint collection is the only time that we are selling something to our audience, and this is going to be very symbolical. It's going to make 150K at most if it sells out. It's not like we're chasing $1 million here either. But as soon as that happens, that means I can start strengthening our development and marketing team and efforts. And we already have a 2-year marketing plan and strategy and everything in place. I don't want to pull them up here right now, not to bore you with Gantt diagrams, but we from what was it called? From referrals to we laid out like 10 different marketing strategies, and the paid ones are going to come more towards the second half of this year, which includes real life events and YouTube ads and Instagram ads. We obviously don't want to advertise on Twitter because that creates a negative effect in the Web3 people, in the Web3 space. But Instagram and YouTube might be different. And also, we are looking for some credible influencers who are tattoo enthusiasts who would like to just check out this project. And if they would like to adopt the project, let's talk. Like I said, I want to stress this. We are not trying to create FOMO into a gimmicky Ponzi, which is like the regular deal in Web3 space. It's a weekly thing. I know people like it. I know people love, flipping speculative assets and making some money in 5 minutes or in a day. But at the same time, we are losing more money than in the long run. When you think about the bear market, we are losing more money than we make with those kind of projects. I am building a project. We've been building a project that is going to make you money during a bear market, because there's no bear market in tattoos. If you're going to wait for 2 years, at least you get that treasury money from tattoo sales. Because if this starts catching up, all tattoo artists will need to do is just tell their buyers that, hey, you know what? I'm selling my tattoos on the internet now. You can buy from there too. And if they have 100 customers, 10 of them are going to be already flipping coins. This is just a no-brainer.
Right.
So if there are any other influencers that, like I said, I'm not talking about fake influencers, but just, a tattoo enthusiast, a credible one, just look at this project and they can help us, and we can share whatever we're making with them as well.
That is very nice. Thank you so much, Jeff. And totally agree with you, right? A lot of people, right, just speculators and don't really, wanted to help to build a project together. And so, certainly need to find, just like you say, right, real supporters, right, and real influencers that to join and do the co-marketing together. And I definitely just like the concept, right, wanted to integrate the blockchain technology and also to Web2 marketing, especially for tattoos and to make it possible. That's very nice. And would you like to share us more information about the upcoming NFT collection and the mint day, and then also on which blockchain and where can we
Mhm.
get whitelist spot, things like that? Because I believe our audience, they are very curious about these information. Thank you.
Sure thing. We are building, actually, we have built our own minting experience on Bitcoin blockchain. These are going to be inscribed on Bitcoin with a customizable recursive mint experience.
Mhm.
And the collection size is 2,222.
Mhm.
The mint date is to be announced, but we expect to do it in 2 to 3 weeks. So most probably in less than a month. And what you're going to do is you're going to pick a date from the calendar, and we actually built our own shopping cart from scratch. So you can pick multiple days if you want. If somebody picked a date, it's flashing here, so someone else cannot pick the same date. And you can inscribe all of these at once. But of course, we don't want to lock important dates, and people, just not do any action on the site. So there's a expiration time in your shopping cart, and you need to complete your purchase within 15 minutes.
Mhm.
And these are going to be written on Bitcoin Satoshis. So you can think of these as indestructible as Bitcoin itself.
Mhm.
No one can change this. No one can erase this. And this is not like Ethereum NFTs. It's not going to be on IPFS,
Mhm.
and it's not going to be, garbage collected sometime if people are not taking care of those images.
Right.
This is going to be on Bitcoin forever. And these are SVG files. They're resolution independent. You can, excuse me, you can enlarge them as much as you want, and they're not going to lose any quality. And the collection is going to be formed after the mint closes completely. And it's going to be on Magic Eden, like our previous collection, Sato Masks. And the mint price is going to be 0.0009 BTC, which is around $40, something like that. And if you want to collect 5 of these, that is going to mean around $200, and you will be able to claim our official DAO PFP with that in 3 months. And like I said, I think these are like Picasso paintings on gold bars because each of them are unique. It has a very fun, logic to it, and at the same time, it's written on immutable Bitcoin.
Oh, wow, that is very nice. Lots of great plans. Thank you so much for sharing with us. And friends, be sure to give our birthmark a follow, because you still have chance, right? Opportunity to, perhaps get wireless spot and over.
Oh, whitelist, but
Yes.
sorry, you asked me that. You want me to quickly mention that
Yes, of
too?
course. Be sure to do that because certainly this is something that all of our Web3ers wanted to know about. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. We have many collabs going on right now.
Uh-huh.
So you can just be in one of those communities, and as soon as you see a birthmark raffle, just click enter. And we have a Discord server where we post weekly, daily Zelle quests, so you can move up on the leaderboard. They're very easy quests, just like this, share this kind of stuff.
Mhm.
And at the same time, we have a premint raffle that's going on, which you can just enter, and you don't need to grind for it. That gives you another chance as well. And also, if you own one of our previous collections, which is Cryptotems and Sato Masks, you are already automatically whitelisted for the pre-sale at a discount.
Mhm.
The snapshot for that happened last week. We announced many times, but you can always check out our previous collections too, because we always keep adding the value on top of them. It's not like we're moving the value from one collection to another. Our collections are very small sized anyways. Our core community knows what's up. They've been with us for the past 3 years. And if you own one of those earlier collections, maybe you're not going to be whitelisted right now for Tiki because the snapshot is gone. But in the future, we're going to prioritize you for everything else we do. And the easiest part to join Birthmark ecosystem, in my opinion, right now, is to mint a couple of Tiki calendar if you really want to be a part of the DAO and control that treasury and give some votes. Also, shop fee free from our site, because if you're part of the DAO, you're not paying platform fees yourself either. You can try to collect 4 or 5 of these, and then you're going to be able to claim our PFP collection for free. And this is, like I said, I think it's a beautiful minting experience. It's going to be on Bitcoin forever, and it's only $40, and designed by a master hand poker tattoo artist.
That is very nice. Thank you so much, Jeff, for sharing all the information with us. Yes, at least past 15 minutes, right? We really kind of like a birthmark 101. And we also learned a lot about how tattoo stores, right, will kind of like grow with the trend, right? And also to develop with more technology in Web3. This is just awesome. And I also have strong belief that the tattoo, the birthmark, right? Birthmark project will be the tattoos Amazon. Let's go. To make everything tattoo. And when people think about, something about tattoo, right? They will go to birthmark and then to check it out. That would be just awesome. Thank you. Wish you, wish the team all the best. And well, friends, also, last but not least, I wanted to share that be sure to go to our Birthmarks official Twitter handle and give them a follow. You can find it easily on our Twitter over here. We tag them, and also be sure to visit their website, go to their Discord server, because there are a lot of information. Really join the project and develop with it. And this is a project with vision, right? To utilize a lot of technology and then to make both tattoo artists and also tattoo lovers a platform. And I would like to share my screen over here to show everyone that we are now featured on the homepage of Binance Live. So friends, if you go to Binance.com, you can easily find our event. Our AMA banner is up over here. My laptop is a little bit slow.
Woo-hoo!
And I'm going to share it over here. And I think today our backstage over here is a bit lagging, or I'm not sure whether Binance
You want me to
lagging.
stop sharing? Maybe it's because of me.
Oh, that's okay. That's why it's not. It's just me, because it happens to me a lot, because that I am streaming across platforms. Okay, here we go. Yes. Perfect. Okay, so everyone, if you go to Binance.com, then you are going to find us at the live session, and just go there and click on the image. Then you are going to come directly to our AMA session. This is a AMA video AMA with replays. So later, after our live streaming ended, we will start to do replays for audience who joined us a bit late and missed the beginning part, because we have talked a lot of great information, and friends, don't miss all the things, because you don't want to miss any alphas, right? And also definitely, Jeff, thank you so much. And if in the near future, I'm not sure, maybe we could do like a live inking event.
I like definitely.
Because you mentioned like you also have like YouTube channels and Instagram, right? And if you don't mind, like maybe next time we could show not the whole several hours, right? Because I know the inking process take a long time, maybe not the whole time, but perhaps just show us a part of it, right? So that our audience are like, ooh, this is really interesting. Bringing Web 2 and Web 3 together, right? Bridging these two together, and that is something that we feel very close to us and close to our everyday life. So these will definitely a very cool AMA as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and thank everyone. Thanks everyone who joined. I just love this AMA. Great questions. Thank you for the opportunity. And just I want to say that we've been very modest for the past 3 years, and we didn't try to sell anyone anything, but we build an we have built a ton of stuff, and I think it's time for people to realize the value of this sooner than later, because we're going to keep moving very fast and strong, and this is one of the projects that have real tangible utility with the future. And if you want to get in on it before it's too late, I think you'd start watching it right now.
That is very nice. Thank you so much, Jeff, for all the information shared with us. And friends, once again, we're very glad to have Jeff over here. He's the Burma founder and designer, and he's a real life tattoo artist. This is just so awesome. It's my very first time to interview a tattoo artist as well. So yeah, made my day. Thank you, Jeff. And feel free thank you. Feel free to click on the leave meeting button to continue your day. Thank you. I know it's still very early in North America. For me, it's like 10:55 a.m. over here. Yes, and
oh wow,
yeah,
I am in Turkey, Istanbul right now. I'm not in America.
I see. I see. Yes, and yeah, we are going
Right.
to looking forward to seeing you again, and also looking forward to the launch of your NG collection. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
I am friends now. We are going to go to our replay session because, as promised, right? I know some friends miss the beginning part of our AMA, so definitely we're going to do a replay. And I am going to first do our over here. Interesting. Okay, here we got the friend saying, 小童洋学歌 OK， 小杨同学歌吧 OK， 小杨哥同学呀，你的名字很好玩 OK， 所以月光姐姐英语好强呀，谢谢谢谢谢谢，因为也要说我的中文也很强，对，这个学中文其实更难。好，再次感谢大家的参与，然后我们今天真的也是现场也看到了很多的小伙伴都留言支持，然后前面可能在我们的币安直播有一点点的连线的情况，有时候 on， 有时候 off， 不过没有关系，我们后来都是回来。我们来播一个结束的视频，我们就来继续进行我们的回放，谢谢。Okay, dokie, we are going to do our replays over here. And first, we would like to appreciate everyone who joined us, right? Watching Lee's AMA session on Binance Live, on YouTube Live, and Twitter Live. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we are going to officially end our live streaming. Go to our replays. Bye to friends who are watching us on Twitter Live, and bye to friends who are watching us on YouTube Live. And we're going to stick over here on Binance Live to do our replays. Here we go. I'm going to take a screenshot